As they entered the 90s, Universal Studios Hollywood started development on a new signature attraction that was set to be a standout experience for the young theme park, something that would elevate it to the level of a true competitor to Disneyland. Jurassic Park the Ride. The timeline is going to be very important here, so make sure you pay attention to that. Michael Crichton's book, Jurassic Park, released in late 1990 to critical and commercial success. The story of a theme park full of genetically engineered dinosaurs where everything goes wrong and the creatures escape was a smash hit and thought of by many as the modern world's Frankenstein. Steven Spielberg, one of cinema's most legendary directors, wasted no time getting to work on a film adaptation of the iconic movie, releasing it in 1993. The movie went on to be considered one of the greatest ever made and redefined the blockbuster experience. The Universal had no way of knowing what the movie would go on to become when they start work on The Ride as a partnership with Spielberg in 1991, just months after the book's release. In an interview with CNN, Steven Spielberg was quoted as saying, "I had the idea to do a ride even before we shot the movie. Universal trusted us and they said, okay." And 18 months before the film was in release, the ride was already on the drawing board. All Universal knew at the time was that there was this new book about dinosaurs that Steven Spielberg was super into, and that was good enough for them. They went all in and actually wound up investing almost twice as much money on the ride as they did on the movie. Now if you look closely, you can actually see concept art for the real-life theme park ride in the scene where John Hammond is showing off concept art for the fictional theme park ride. Jurassic Park the Ride is a shoot-to-shoot water ride that is loosely based on a scene from the book where the characters try to use an emergency raft to escape from a T-Rex. Ironically, the scene from the book that the ride is based on wound up getting cut from the actual movie, though a version of it did make it into the Jurassic Park 3, everyone's favorite film of the franchise. The ride starts as a peaceful tour through the park. We see some archosaurs, some stegosauruses, and a few other safe dinos. Though things start to change when a Parasaurolophus playfully splashes the guests and accidentally knocks the boat off course and directly into the raptor containment area. It looks like all the meat eaters have escaped and we see some scenes of chaos and destruction, including a tattered Mickey Mouse hat in the water. Guests enter into the park's environmental services building for a tense scene where they are hunted by prehistoric predators in the darkness while alarms are blaring before eventually running into the mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex and diving down the waterfall to escape. Everyone gets sufficiently spooked and soaked and the boats head back to the stations to end the ride. Recently, it received a major overhaul to theme it after the newer films in the franchise, but for the most part the ride is essentially the same, just with the addition of a couple more dinos and a Chris Pratt cameo. Jurassic Park the Ride started development in 1991 and opened in 1996, only 6 years after the original book released. When the ride opened, Steven Spielberg and much of the movie's cast came to the park to celebrate, even being among the first to ride it. Though they actually had to stop the boat early before the final splashdown to let Spielberg off due to his fear of heights, which must have been tough for the other riders. I always hate it when things end unexpectedly.